on the air.
We're live?
We are live.
We're live.
Goof, you're gonna have to move that corner a little more. Alright, boys. I'm probably not gonna be seen much, but that's fine by me.
Oh, come on, man. You're like the white Gabriel Iglesias right now.
Here we go.
Wow.
Starting in already.
The white Gabriel Iglesias.
Come on.
I see it.
So if this is your first time listening to us, we are three marks that love to make fun of each other, so enjoy it.
Can I call you Fluffy?
As long as you don't call me Puffy. Or Marshmallow Man. Alright, and we are recording on this. Let's do a mic check.
Check. 1, 2.
Check, check. 1, 2.
We're golden.
Alright.
That. Alright. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. We are back. The Four Horsemen ride again. I'm peeking on my audio. I gotta turn this down just a little bit. But in the meantime, my name is AJ.
Hi, Matt.
I'm Brian.
And we are the Backseat Bookers. 3 of the Four Horsemen.
3 assholes stumbling through this.
3 marks.
Give me the best fucking try, people. Just give us a break.
We've had some technical issues the past couple of weeks due to myself not doing too well on the audio.
Special! We're trying, guys. Come on.
We're going to get there. We're still new. We're getting it going.
Yeah.
But let's get this show on the road. Matt, what do you got on the Booker sheet? Let's start it off.
Boys, I thought we would start today by talking about who our favorite tag team is. Because we all know that WWE cares about nothing more right now than tag team wrestling.
They are making a push.
Oh, yeah. It's so important to them right now. So I figured we would talk about who our favorite all-time tag team is. Mine, probably going to get some shit for this. I mean, granted, if you look back at them now, they kind of look like a couple dominatrix dudes in weird makeup. And
I know where this is going.
But when I was friggin' 7, 8 years old, when they came out, they were cool as fuck. I'm talking about...
It all makes sense now. He didn't even need to say the name now. I just know because
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he dresses like that on the weekends now.
Yeah.
Should have saw
Listen,
him.
first of all, your favorite wrestler is Shawn Michaels. There's nobody who dresses more friggin' like a dominatrix boy than he did. But anyway, I'm talking about the guys who should be friggin' in the Hall of Fame, and the fact that they're not in the Hall of Fame right now is a fucking shame and ridiculous. I'm talking about Demolition, boys. Axe and Smash. Yes, I know, Road Warriors knockoff, blah, 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 blah.
Actually, I think they were before the Road Warriors.
Well, no.
Road
Road
Warriors
Warriors
were
are like 84, 85. I mean, before the Road Warriors in WWF, but Road Warriors were kicking ass in friggin' NWA and shit years before. But anyway, doesn't matter. All I know is Axe and Smash, cool as fuck. Held the title for like 400 and something days. My favorite tag team ever. What's yours, Brian?
I like the Rockers. Like, that's pretty obvious for
Go
me.
figure,
You
Shawn
know,
Michaels.
go figure. Shawn Michaels, one of the
Of course.
greatest of all times. How can you not like that tag team? Dressed like the cool '80s rock group.
Cool 80s.
That's it.
Hey, man. I like Motley Crue back
That's
then.
what I'm saying.
That's
They
what
look
it
like Motley Crue, man. They're rocking back in the day. I don't know if they held the titles very long. Did they ever
never
even held the titles
well,
together?
not officially. They won them on a house show, but then they decided not to follow through and never actually showed it on TV. So they officially have never held the titles.
But if they won them in a house show, is it in the record books?
No, doesn't count. They didn't count it.
So just forgetting that whole moment, just didn't
Exactly.
happen, just erasing it. All right.
That's what they did.
So that's my favorite tag team.
I mean-
How about you, AJ?
Before I get to mine, it's awesome that you brought up the, that tag team, because the Rockers, one half of the Rockers, Marty Jannetty, was just interviewed by my buddy Lee Walker over at Perched on the Top Rope.
I heard he's going a little fucking crazy in his older age, is what I'm hearing.
Everybody gets there, but
I heard he wanted to fuck his daughter too. Or
That's
his
what I
stepdaughter.
heard. That's what I heard. I'm just wondering. The rumor has.
The window. I mean,
But hey,
hey, whatever.
that's a
gets
pretty
you.
cool interview.
yeah, it's a very good one. Check it out. Perched on the Top. Yeah, I can't even talk. Perched on the Top Rope. Check them out. So my favorite tag team, and it's funny that this motherfucker decided to bring up, his freaking fetish.
Fetish team.
My favorite tag team, the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, what a rush. Rush.
Oh yeah, they were cool.
That was so
They
cool.
were
They come
cool.
out on the freaking Harleys at Wembley Stadium. Badass tag team. I mean,
Hawks on my shirt right here.
There you go.
He's right there. I mean, he is. I mean, listen. I mean, at the time, I mean, only team to ever hold the AWA, NWA, and
New Japan.
New Japan and WWF Tag Team Championships. I mean, they were over everywhere they went.
And they destroyed everybody.
I mean, they made War Games. The first 50 War Games was just them kicking the shit out of the Four Horsemen. So yeah, they were. I mean, they're a legendary team. Obviously, it's kind of sad what happened to Hawk and.
Legend. Wait for it. Gary. Sorry.
That's the kind of shit you're getting here.
Yeah,
Backseat
this is
Book
the
is
stupid
right
fucking shit that you get to watch.
You're
If
watching
actually
this
watching this. I'm
Right.
sorry.
Listen, you know there's porn guys on the internet, right?
Wow.
Just saying. This is what you're wasting your time on, yeah, kids.
Does yours include dominatrix style? Just a real question.
I've never been a big fan of the
Not a
dominatrix
big
shit.
fan
Don't
of
really get
dominatrix
it.
shit. You don't have a special word for Emily. What's the safe word, man? What's the safe word?
So now that we got all three of our tag teams, who would win in a match, a three-way match between the Rockers, Demolition, and Road Warriors?
That's an interesting question. That's hard.
That'd be a tough one.
I mean,
Honestly, I think the Rockers would be out. But
Because of pure size.
Yeah, exactly.
two
To the other
sides.
guys.
They would-
They're more athletic.
Are we talking a
They put on a better.
here?
No,
they
no,
would
no.
put on. They put on a better match.
they would put on a good match, and they would feed into both teams
Yeah,
very
they would
well.
feed really good. I mean,
And the Road Warriors love working with guys like that because
Yeah.
they can just throw them around.
sad part is, I don't think. I mean, they may have wrestled at some point, but the fact that Demolition and the Road Warriors were both in WWF at the same time for a period of time and never had a feud, I don't understand whatsoever how
Weren't
they
they
missed-
both faces back then?
Still, come on.
Man, Vince
Turn
McMahon
one.
doesn't care about your time. So.
Yeah,
He
turn
didn't care
one.
about that.
All right, well,
Let's move on to the Booker sheet.
All right, boys. Speaking about NWA titles and shit, like the Road Warriors held, our first topic today is the NWA titles, both the United States title and their world title, are being defended on Ring of Honor television in the next couple weeks. Ring of Honor is bringing in the NWA onto their TV.
And there's also a rumor that they're also going to have Ring of Honor in the NWA Crockett Cup.
Yes, I saw that as well. They're going to come on. So they're working together now.
Is Ring of Honor getting desperate?
Yeah,
I think they are.
It's a smart move. I mean, I'm gonna give, we give Ring of Honor shit lately, but I mean, I watched their show the other day. They have some guys. They have Bushido's there now, Rush. Like, they have guys who can wrestle. And I mean, we say it all the time. Like, I mean, people have been giving them shit. Oh God, what are they gonna do when Samoa Joe and AJ Styles leaves? What are they gonna do when Daniel Bryan and CM Punk leaves? What are they gonna do when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn leaves? What are they gonna do when the Young Bucks now and Cody leaves? What they always fucking do. They find people, they make it work, and next thing you fucking know, they're like, oh shit, these guys can actually go. Because they have guys who can actually go. And bringing in the NWA, I think it's a smart. I mean, they got Willie Mack on the NWA now. I watched him on Lucha Underground as the Mack. The guy can fucking wrestle.
He's a big boy.
He
Yeah,
can
he
go. I mean,
I think I have the autograph.
I do. Nice. Obviously, Nick Aldis is. I mean,
Is he still the champ?
he is the champ.
Yes, he is.
I could see them maybe if they're. I mean, obviously they got to get a card for this Madison Square Garden show here because they need something. And if I could see them doing maybe NWA champion versus New Japan World Champion versus Ring of Honor champion.
Triple
like a
threat?
Triple threat match.
We'll be
all
there
world
live. I'd
champions.
like to see that.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I could see it happening.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'll be home on my couch.
What?
I'll be recovering from surgery, so.
Recovery from surgery. Or yeah, we'll be fine solo to Mania boys without this man over here. Without our Gabriel Iglesias, white Gabriel Iglesias at our
Here
side.
we go again.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
All right, on to the next topic. There, I
Yeah.
think we covered that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some halftime heat.
Yeah,
Halftime heat was so good.
it was. It was a great show, boys. And I read most watched NXT match ever.
I mean, you put everybody in there that's over, so.
Right, and I mean, obviously they did it really smart because it wasn't just on the network. They did it on YouTube.
Yep.
They did it on Facebook. They
Yeah.
did it on Twitter.
It's everywhere.
On the WWE.com, so you could watch. Like, if you wanted to watch it, you could watch it.
I don't think it was the greatest NXT match of all time, but it was definitely good.
No, I wouldn't say greatest of all time, but it was right up there.
Yeah.
You know, it was most entertaining for, you know.
What it did is it showcased their tops. I'd say their top 6 guys.
It pissed me off. They changed the name of the Canadian Destroyer.
Yes, they
I
did.
don't give two shits. Like, really, who cares?
That's the name of the move.
Petey Williams. He may be the only one who fucking cares. And let's
Yeah.
face it, what has he done in the last 10
I'm
years?
just saying though, how do you just change the name of the move?
They do it all the time.
How do you change someone's name in wrestling?
It's, a move's a little different.
Didn't your boy
They
Seth?
wanted to change AJ Styles' name. Come on.
Wait, yeah.
They changed Seth Rollins' move name. He didn't actually want it to change.
No, I'm
That
talking
name-
about when he did the knee there before he did. He took Kenny Omega's knee and changed the name of it.
The V-trigger?
Yeah, he didn't call it the V-trigger. It was the same damn move. Brought it into WWE and used it as finisher for years. I can't remember what the fuck he called it.
I mean, if we're going to start talking about stealing moves, look at Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Took Shinsuke's knee.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Hideo Itami, you know,
Yeah.
CM Punk
Punk
took his
still-
move, so.
Yeah, everybody's still
Fuck
fucking
CM Punk, by
moves.
the way.
Wow.
I agree with that assessment of CM Punk. Fuck you.
I still don't understand why all these fans, they want him to show up at AEW. Fuck him. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about us. He doesn't care about wrestling because he's a fucking twat.
He would still bring ratings. And that, but anyway.
I would put this
All right, we're on to the international superstar shakeup in April. Who
Yeah.
the fuck cares?
Well,
Yeah, really?
The only thing that I care about is can we please get Pete Dunne on Monday
yeah,
Night
the
Raw?
fact that they're saying international means obviously they're gonna start taking guys from. Oh, they did shaking his head like crazy here, boys.
I'm thinking this is a fake tweet, so I'm not even going to worry about it.
Oh Jesus!
It mentioned Virgil.
Was he at Olive Garden?
Yeah. Is there breadsticks involved?
Did they run out of soup and breadsticks?
There's a fake tweet, I think. It says it's from AEW News, which I'm pretty sure is not actually AEW because they're not verified. But it says, due to a time cut in the live stream, AEW was unable to announce they've also signed the legendary The Real Virgil to a 10-year multi-million-dollar deal. I'm thinking they just give him breadsticks and Olive Garden gift certificates.
Gift certificates and he'd show
I
up.
mean, he does need that fuck money though, so give him the right. But no, I mean, yeah. Anyway, international superstar shit. I mean,
That's the only way I care.
it needs
That's
to
the
happen.
only move that matters.
Yes, I mean, agree. Pete Dunne's got to come up.
What else could happen in that shakeup that you could give a shit about?
What I say they do is though, don't just let Raw and SmackDown take guys. If they're gonna take guys from NXT and NXT
Can we
UK,
bring guys to NXT?
that's what I'm saying. Let them fucking bring
Can we
guys
bring
down.
Bobby Roode back to NXT? Because, God, he needs to be back at NXT.
Yeah, Finn Balor, like anybody, like
Finn
fucking.
Balor go back to NXT.
Let them start trading back. Bailey, yeah, let them start trading around so like we can update the NXT roster and we can like stop fucking just like taking all the good people from NXT and bringing them on to Raw and SmackDown and then
shitting on him.
shitting on them. Let NXT start taking.
You think this
people
move
back.
is happening because they're scared of AEW?
Absolutely. Every move that
That they're
WWE
not
is
going to
making
be
right
able
now.
to draw in the young
Well, I know
to
they're-
get the young talent to NXT now? You think that's a worry that all these guys are just going to start signing with AEW and there's going to be nothing left to take?
I mean, you're gonna have some, but then other ones are gonna be like, you know, my whole dream since I was a little boy was to go to WWE and be the
Oh, for
champion.
sure, I get that.
Listen,
But they're definitely taking their talent pool. They're definitely putting a dent in NXT's.
I mean, even to have Seth Rollins on Raw the other night come out and talk about how since he was a little boy, everyone else's dream was to do this and that. His was to point at the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah.
I think that's just trying to make that push to the guys coming up in the AEW area, and they're like, hey, you can still come here.
I mean, we can shit on WWE all we want. It's pretty easy to do, but I mean, NXT, they're doing fucking alright. I mean, I don't think they've put on a bad show
No,
yet.
no, I'm not knocking NXT.
That's for sure.
I'm just calling for the future here. I'm saying, is this
So, I mean-
reasoning that they might start doing something like that because of AEW?
I mean, they've got, and now, I mean, they're opening up NXTs in Japan, and I mean, all over the fucking world. So yeah, they're gonna be alright. They're gonna find talent without much problem.
I mean, you're going to start seeing them push guys like Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins who haven't had much of a push at all.
Right.
You know, one, they've already got a show that WWE is using for their website for YouTube. Then you got their own podcast. And I listen to the podcast. I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. It got me into figure collecting, as you can see. This is just the start of my collection. But yeah, so they're going to start pushing these guys because these guys can say, "Oh, I don't want to be here anymore because I'm not getting used."
Yeah.
So they're going to start pushing people. I think
They have to.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on, boys. Talking about somebody who supposedly doesn't want to be here anymore, which we already had a poll about this, and we'll talk about it in a second. Dean Ambrose lost to EC3 in his debut match this week on Raw. EC3 came out, had his first match, and
Are
rolled
they
up
trying
and
to
hit Ambrose.
push EC3, or is this them trying to punish Dean Ambrose?
Right.
It's tough to say.
First Nia Jax beats him up last week, and now
Now he's losing to EC3.
He lost to Seth Rollins.
Is it all just
last
a
week.
storyline?
Yeah, is it storyline or is it real? That's the question.
Like if he comes out next week and loses to Kurt Hawkins, then obviously we know.
Yeah, but that would have to be tag team because they're doing tag team thing now.
I'm just,
But I don't know. I mean, I've seen little things out there that we could be getting a Shield reunion at WrestleMania at the end. Who knows? Maybe Roman Reigns shows up, Dean comes out, they all make good, and they all
see, that's not how I
do
see
the
it
best at the
happen.
end. But no, it's not how I see it happening either. But I've heard rumors.
I see Ambrose trying to come out, screw over Rollins, and then comes Roman Reigns out, and something he's never done before is Superman punch Dean Ambrose.
True.
Now, here's a
I can
question.
see him Superman punching Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins curb stomp on Brock Lesnar, 1, 2, 3, and then both of them holding up the arms. Maybe that'd be the end. You see Dean Ambrose.
Could you see him curtain call? Could you see them doing a curtain call?
I could see that.
If they're, they're actually close. They've been best friends for a long time.
Yeah.
Last
They all
show,
rode together.
WrestleMania. Yeah, they come up and all of a sudden they curtain call. They're all three of them there. But I still think it's a work. I don't think he's really leaving.
I agree.
As we did a poll right on this topic this week on Twitter. Right?
I wish he would, because I know you guys aren't fans of Dean Ambrose, but his old style, if he could,
Yeah.
if he could move to an independent like AEW or somewhere else, he could be actually
can I
Dean
say,
Ambrose
The
again.
last 2 weeks is the most interested I've been in Dean Ambrose in a long time. His promo this past week on EC3 was pretty friggin' entertaining.
Yeah,
That was
pretty
pretty
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
That was. I like that.
Yeah, but if he had a platform with no filter and could do his style of wrestling that he actually wants to do, I think we'd all be fans if he
Yeah.
was in AEW. So
I
maybe
didn't see
it
a
would
whole
be
lot
a
of his
smart
indie
move.
stuff, but I did see his
He used to be
his
fucking
goodbye
nuts.
his goodbye message to the indies. I heard him dropping F-bombs left and right.
Yeah, he used to be crazy.
I mean, he is
Pretty sure he was the CZW
Yeah, I mean, him
heavyweight
versus
champion at
maybe
one
like
point.
Joey Janela. I can see that being a feud in AEW if you wanted to go that route.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, so we did a poll on our Twitter, the Backseat Bookers. Actually, it's at Backseat Bookers. My bad.
Follow us, please.
We're up to 2,000. We're going strong. It's pretty cool.
2,000 followers.
So I said, anyone else think Dean Ambrose leaving WWE is a work? In my opinion, I truly think WWE is just working the smart marks, hashtag smart marks, with this. Let's see what you think. Is Dean Ambrose leaving WWE? 53% said yes, 47% said no. I'm leaning towards that work.
Yeah,
That's
I
a pretty
still
close
think
one.
it's a work. I don't think he's going anywhere. As much as I wish he would, I don't think he's actually
I
leaving.
don't think he's going
Yeah.
anywhere. Yeah, his wife's there. Everybody's
And I mean, think about it. This is the most he's been talked about,
there.
for years. Since he dropped the SmackDown Championship.
This could be
And
a
they got to have someone to feud with Rollins when he wins the title.
Right.
What's better?
And they could do this. They could do a Summer of Punk kind of thing, where talk about a boy seeing Punk familiar, where
I think
like
they were trying to do that a couple weeks ago. That's
leaving, he's
what, they cut
leaving.
like his mic off.
Yeah, he's leaving. He's not, and then all of a sudden, oh, he wins the title. What the fuck are they gonna do? Oh my God, wait a minute, he's not even here anymore. Do that whole storyline.
And you brought up someone to feud with Rollins. Me personally, I want to see Finn Balor get up there and challenge Rollins back at
Yes.
SummerSlam. So it's like, oh no, last time they fought,
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, he threw him and he got hurt. So
This is us thinking Seth Rollins might actually win at WrestleMania. I would not
Yes.
be surprised
God, if Brock.
if
Yes.
Brock wins one.
then he throws the title again.
Yeah. Hey asshole!
Yes, God, no.
That was
Alright, let's move on to someone I wish would just disappear, much like Dean Ambrose. That's Jeff Jarrett,
Jeff
making
Jarrett.
his in-ring return to Monday Night Raw after 19 years since his last match on Monday Night Raw.
Well, let's see. His last great angle that he was in? Kurt's ex-wife.
Wow. Why? What does he have against the McMahons? What is he? Why?
I don't
This
know why
guy
they got him back.
fucked Vince McMahon over harder probably than any wrestler ever has, and why is he back?
Why is it when ratings are starting to dip that they want to go back to the old people that no one gives a shit about?
Especially Jeff. No one gave a shit about Jeff Jarrett in the 90s.
I couldn't stand him when he was a Four Horseman. I thought he's terrible.
He's always been terrible. And can we hook up Road Dogg with some Advocare by AJ, please? That fucking
I
dude
think Jeff
could
Jarrett
use
needs
it.
it too.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
Road Dogg especially. I mean, him. I mean, dear God, I thought he was gonna just drop from doing those punches this week. I'm like, oh God, he's gonna die. It looked like he was about to pass out from just like 30 seconds of energy.
D-O-double-G, hook it up, man. I got you.
Wow. After you insult the guy, you're trying to make business deals. It's like,
Hey, fat ass, you need some fucking Advocare by AJ? Look me up.
Sit there, do the shake. As I punch my mic.
Fluffy's got you.
Fluffy will hook you up. He'll put a spark in your career,
Little
buddy.
spark, we'll get that going.
All right, let's move on because no one gives a shit about Jeff Jarrett. Let's move on to Fox saying that SmackDown on Friday nights is going to be a temporary thing. Well, no shit. We all knew this. Like, they're not going to get the ratings for a Friday night spot.
I don't think they're going to get the ratings for Fox. I think I see Fox Sports 1 in their future really quick. I mean, this past week's SmackDown rating, yes, I mean, there was a State of the Union address, so I'll preface it by that. A 1.5. 1.5. That is that's TNA numbers, people. Like,
I
that
guarantee
is
more
shit.
people watched last night's Double or Nothing
Oh, yeah.
live stream than SmackDown this week.
I know
I
I did.
guarantee it.
Yeah, it was, I mean,
I watched the whole thing
Dude,
from
I was marking
beginning to end.
I was sleeping.
Of course you
out. Old man River
It was
over
had to
here.
get up like freaking 3 o'clock in the morning.
You don't have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You choose to
I
get up
do.
at 3 in the morning. So don't give our listeners your sad story that you want to get buff like Hulk Hogan.
It
And,
takes work to look like these people. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen naturally.
This
I mean,
motherfucker needs some Advocare, baby.
Yeah.
but I mean, they're in trouble. I mean, sorry, Fox can cancel them like that. It's happened before. They've done it before. Like, there's no guarantees and that shit that they're going to be on that station for 3-4 years. And if they get canceled, I don't know where the fuck they
you
go.
know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see AEW on a major network on a Friday night.
Oh, fuck it.
Just to start. Just to be a dick.
But I don't think it's going to happen because they already had that Tuesday night, or Dynamite
Yeah.
Tuesday night or something like that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
Tuesday
think it's going to be
nights,
Tuesday nights.
which makes sense. You don't want to go. They don't want to go head to head with WWE right away. No, they don't. TNA tried it. Oh, we got breaking news! Breaking news!
Ladies and gentlemen, I got some breaking news from Twitter.
Oh,
WWE verified just announced Ronda Rousey will defend her Raw Women's title against Ruby Riott at Elimination Chamber.
Who cares?
Wow. Yeah. Ruby
Why?
Riott. Because she's the only
Because
person
she
she
ran a
hasn't
Four
beat
Horsemen?
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no one else for her to beat until she can get to friggin' Mania. Like, she's pretty much ran. Because they need to do a fucking shake-up because she's beating everybody on the Raw roster. We need to move on to the SmackDown roster so she can fight Asuka and Glow Lady.
Wow.
Oh, the Glow Lady.
But yeah, so. Alright, moving on from that breaking news. The Undertaker this week
Oh, God.
removed all mentions of WWE from his social media and now is taking live bookings. Not for $5,000 for an hour, not 10, not 15, not even 20. If you want to have The Undertaker come to your kid's birthday party for an hour, it's going to cost you $25,000
Like,
for
who
1
does he
hour.
think he is? Jesus Christ? Like, literally, 25 grand for an
I
hour?
know. It's
Hey,
Mich-
Katie, he's gonna be booked for Josie's first birthday party.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All I know
We're going
is-
bankrupt to
Yeah.
get The Undertaker for the birthday party.
Michelle McCool better be giving blowjobs next to him if he's charging $25,000. That's all I'm
Wow.
saying. Because he ain't fucking some old grandpa he can't even wear the Undertaker shit. He doesn't own it. It's some like biker suit. Fucking going.
My question is $25,000. Okay. What if AEW is like, here's 25 grand. Can you come to Double or Nothing just to appear? Just to be just that dagger. Do you think he'd actually do it?
I have a little insight on this. X-Pac 12360 was talking about Undertaker taking these bookings and all that, taking WWE off his Twitter, and X-Pac said this is not something new. Shawn Michaels did it back in the day. There's usually a rule where he can't actually compete. It's only like he can show up for a signing and it has to be separate from the event.
Yeah.
When Twitter blew up when that post came out with him with Impact Stars, that was at a hunting convention, which happens to be what TNA is on, a hunting TV show.
Right.
So
buy your socks and
Undertaker's a hunter. He was just there, took pictures with these wrestlers because they were probably fans of them, and he wanted to be nice. So everyone jumping, oh, he's going to TNA or Impact, and like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, no, I don't think yeah, you're a fucking idiot if you believe that. I'm just saying, do you think he would?
No, I can't imagine him ever doing that to Vince. I mean, that would be the ultimate kick in the
balls.
balls.
That'd be the kick in the balls. That'd be huge for AEW. That'd just be.
He did.
I don't. It's not gonna happen. But
no, it won't happen.
DDP said he's not going to AEW either.
Yeah.
He said it straight out. He was, I have a good deal with Vince McMahon. They let me show up wearing my stuff.
Yeah,
promoting my stuff.
Yeah.
Wife, yeah. Taker's. I mean, he's been set for life, fucking forever. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna fuck with Vince.
I don't even think a blowjob from Michelle McCool's worth $25 grand.
No, definitely.
I don't think a blowjob from anyone's worth $25 grand.
No. I mean, it better be like a lot of blowjobs. I mean, maybe they tag team somebody together.
Wow.
Whoa.
You get Xavier Woods, Michelle McCool, and The Undertaker threesome. You get the video camera for $25 grand.
I was gonna go with the demolition thing over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, Taker, you got one of those special outfits?
You do wear a lot of leather.
Wow.
Alright, moving on to the only thing that's been good on Raw and SmackDown for a long fucking time, Becky Lynch.
The man.
And they're gonna ruin it with this angle.
Coming out, and now she's feuding with Stephanie and Hunter. Yeah, me for one, really, can they not think of anything fucking else? It's like, oh, geez.
They're trying to do Stone Cold all
That's
again.
exactly what they're doing.
It's exactly what it is, and it's like, come on.
I don't want to shit on Becky Lynch because I think what she's doing is awesome.
Yeah, no,
I mean, she hasn't really had a whole lot for her. She's taken this man thing and ran with it.
Yeah, no, she's made herself.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite things to watch right now.
Rumor has it, though, I hear, is what they're building towards is Stephanie versus Becky at SummerSlam.
Nobody wants that.
No one wants to see that.
Why does Stephanie still want to wrestle?
Why does Shane still want to wrestle? Why does Triple H still want to
I'd
wrestle?
rather see Shane than Stephanie, honestly.
I don't know. I want to see them. Maybe they can wrestle each other. I mean, God knows they've had some fun little happy tickle parties together for years. So
you have inside information
on
secret tickle time.
Man,
Secret
what's
tickle
with the
time.
McMahons? They're little like freaking deviants.
Yeah, are they?
Vince is sitting there with a bare rug, and
right?
Well, someone had to videotape it.
Wow.
Are you suggesting that Vince McMahon videotapes his kids?
Yes, that's what I'm suggesting.
You heard it here, and we are no longer going to be on the air after this episode.
Our one and only time.
We've already got a cease and desist from WWE. What more can they do?
All I know is
They can suck it.
can we keep Charlotte the fuck away from this WrestleMania match between Becky and Ronda?
Oh,
I
please.
don't want her anywhere near it. Go the fuck away, Charlotte.
Just have her go against Asuka.
Yeah. I don't care who she fights. She can be in the fucking Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young, fucking Battle Royal. She can go fight the lady. I don't give a shit. Just get the fuck away from Becky and Ronda. I don't want a triple threat. There's no need for it. Just let the fucking two people
One-on-one, Becky versus Ronda.
main event it and just let's
That's
end
what it
with
should
that.
be.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I had seen a poll earlier in the week for asking which one of the four horsewomen was the best in-ring competitor.
Right.
I voted Charlotte. She is the best in-ring.
Yeah, she's definitely the best in-ring performer.
And I got nothing against her, but she does need to stay out of this angle because it's just stupid. Like,
They've done it too much.
Becky needs her moment. She's got her moment. Let her take it.
And
Let her
she's
have it.
over. She's the most over thing you have right now.
And
Maybe
I
the
personally-
only over thing you have right
Personally,
now.
I think Charlotte's trying to just help. I don't think she's trying to actually steal the moment. I think she's trying to help push Becky because they are all friends.
They're friends, but
But I think the writers don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're just like, oh, we're gonna get Charlotte in there.
Yeah, we're gonna throw Charlotte on the card somewhere.
She's a Flair.
which
It's
speaking
like,
of that, I mean, I saw they're bringing
Oh,
back
God,
Ric
Ric
Flair
Flair's
for
birthday party
celebration.
celebration.
Woo!
Woo!
A whole lot of blue chew there.
Woo!
I got a feeling I know one person that will not be at that celebration on Raw.
Who's that?
David Flair?
Wow.
I was just gonna say Conrad Thompson because he's kind of buddy with AEW.
That's right. I hope he's
But
a
he
new
isn't.
announcer.
He's fucking. He's married to fucking his daughter though, right?
He's married to Megan Flair, yeah.
Yeah.
But still,
It's good for him.
he's not gonna be on Raw because he's with the competition right now.
Yeah.
Probably true.
I thought my joke was better though.
It is.
Your joke was-
That's a little rough.
All right, let's move on to something actually exciting.
Yeah, AEW boys had their ticket party celebration with their announcement last night. As of right now, what I heard is they've already sent out 12,000 pre-sale codes to the
Yep.
people, so this shit is gonna probably sell out before it goes on sale.
Without a doubt.
Like this pre-sale. Obviously, biggest news coming out of the show, Kenny Omega showed up. And then obviously Chucky T and Trent Barrett over there, and they also announced they are teaming with AAA, which excites me.
Yes.
That
I have a
gives
question about that. Is Alberto Del Rio still in AAA?
No.
No, I don't know where Alberto
He got
Del
fired.
Rio is.
I don't
Did
know
he
what
get fired?
Yeah, because he no
Drugs.
showed an Impact AAA event, and they fired him.
I was just gonna say that's 2 former world champions if he was.
But no, I'm pretty sure he's doing heroin right now. That's what Alberto Del Rio's doing right now. just
Little black tar?
little black tar. That was Del
So you
Rio's
think?
too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, he can't do Page anymore, so he's moved down to
Has Paige gotten fat? Maybe Paige needs some Advocare by
that. For AJ, she's getting a little chunky.
I think she's got a little chunky.
I haven't really noticed,
I
but
think I noticed.
I mean, well, from when I saw her in the porn videos to now, she's definitely put on a little bit of weight. Around
well,
the
she was
season.
also doing a lot of different other drugs. In
Yeah,
back then,
exactly.
too,
Yeah.
so
I mean, maybe she
I
needs to
think-
get
I think
back
she's
with
just
Alberto.
fine. I think she's
I mean-
just fine.
So you're saying cocaine works just like Advocare by AJ? Is that what you're saying?
Cocaine
Both
is a
will
hell of a drug.
it'll help you
Hell
lose
of a
weight
drug.
as well.
I do not support that.
But I mean, getting the AAA guys, I mean that's gives you a huge. I mean, pretty much all the Lucha Underground rosters now.
I had 2
Is,
favorite moments from that show was the Lucha Bros
That
coming
was sick.
out and just destroying the Young Bucks, which was awesome. That's going to be such a great match.
It will be.
And then freaking Jericho at the end, just that was.
I called that.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, who's he gonna fight? Who's he fight? They're probably gonna do a third match for Jericho.
Yeah.
Because Jericho doesn't have anybody yet.
No.
Not here. Here we go.
Oh, it was awesome.
So yeah, moving on to actually.
Hold on. My question about Jericho is, though, at Double or Nothing, is he going to change his gimmick once again? Are we going to see a new, for AEW, are we going to see a new Chris Jericho that you haven't seen yet?
Yeah, I'd say so. He can't do the same shit he's been doing in Japan. He always reinvents himself, so he'll do something.
That's what.
Yeah, probably.
He'll figure something out.
And I was thinking about this when I was driving the other day, and this might surprise you 2 boys, because I never thought I'd say these words.
You were thinking?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I literally think that Jericho has surpassed HBK as my favorite wrestler of all time.
Chris Jericho, wow.
You're talking 3 decades. He's done it all. Literally done it all. And is still doing it. No one in wrestling has ever done that.
No, I mean,
So,
And he's changed a lot. He's not doing like
if
when
you're
he first
putting
started, he was
Mount
a lucha
Rushmore
guy.
up there, I think Jericho's got to be on it now. I think he's earned his spot.
Excuse me.
I don't know if I put him on Rushmore. I give him credit. He's been doing it for a long fucking time.
He's done it all. Name something he hasn't done. He has literally done something that no one else has ever done.
Been a top guy.
He's
done
been
it
the
all
top guy.
for
He
a
is.
very short period of time.
He was the first undisputed champion.
For a short period of time.
He beat Austin
and
The Rock.
He wasn't the
In
top
the same
guy
night.
when he's doing.
Who else is beating Austin The Rock in the same night?
Yeah, but he wasn't the top guy then.
He was the top guy when he did it.
No.
Won the title.
But
You're
the
talking money
top
and
guy
sales. You're
doesn't-
talking sales, and you're talking.
No,
I'm saying
talking, yeah, who's the
the
top
man.
guy? The title doesn't make it the top guy.
Yeah, but it also, they always call him to come back and fill in like Luke
Oh,
when he
yeah,
did Kevin
I know.
Owens.
that was the
That's
best
top guy
thing.
shit.
That was the best thing that year.
It was.
But it wasn't top guy because it didn't main event Mania.
And I was so disappointed. I
Has
didn't
he
get to
ever
go
main
to the
evented
friendship
Mania?
celebration. Literally, my hotel was right across the street from where Rob was that night, and we were flying home that night, so I couldn't go. I was so mad.
I mean, he's great. He's obviously great. And I mean, all right, moving on to our number one story, which you've already started talking about here. They have started announcing some of the matches for this Double or Nothing card.
Yep.
And we have, yes, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho will be going at it one more time.
Oh, they're gonna tear the house down.
Rubber match.
Yes, and I mean Young Bucks and Lucha Bros.
That's gonna be ridiculous.
Fucking insane. And Pac and Adam Page.
That's gonna be a great match. Well.
Yes.
Which brings me to Adam Page. He says he's gonna be, in the best shape of his life. I threw it out on Twitter, tagged him, said, "Hey, you want some aftercare by you?"
Yep. So yeah, I mean, obviously, so far this card is stacked.
I want to know who Cody's wrestling.
I know, they haven't really teased anything
They
yet.
need the rubber match.
He's actually got
They
his...
need the rubber
All
match.
this? You think they need
They
all
need
this?
the rubber match.
Good.
We need to see the rubber match.
Well, I do know he's got his own YouTube page now too, his own channel. It's like The Nightmare or something. I gotta look it up. But he's doing these little videos, about signing people, and it's not being elite, but it's right up there. And they were saying something like, "Oh, maybe you should fight him." And then, wait, who? And then they cut. I'm like, "Oh, damn." So hopefully they're starting to build up something so they can tease it for a little bit. And
I'm not sure who him would be unless they have another big surprise up their sleeves.
How long is no compete clause after your contract
90.
expires?
90
Usually
days.
in 90 days. So,
So
yeah,
that
usually-
couldn't be possible
No.
to be Ambrose.
No, it can't be anybody from WWE right now. It can't be anybody who's under contract pretty much
Right.
anywhere right
That's
now.
why I say you got to do the rubber match. It's already been built.
could it be somebody from AAA though? I'm trying to. Who's the heavyweight champion in AAA right now?
I'm not even sure. I know they got Laparca over there, but I didn't get Laparca on.
We have Conan.
Conan, oh John,
Wow,
freaking
no.
have him come in a freaking wheelchair. Yeah, so
Wow.
the fucker can't walk.
He got shanked the other day, or a
What?
couple weeks ago.
Conan got shanked.
Yeah.
What is he, in prison?
MLW. It was who the fuck was it? Was it Laparca?
I mean,
But someone shanked him in MLW. It was storyline, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was interesting. Yeah, just sitting there fucking stabbing his ass.
it's
And
no surprise.
Speaking of MLW, though, who did they just announce for AEW from MLW? Not doing an exclusive contract. Oh God, what's his name?
I don't-
Jimmy Havoc.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Stevie
yeah,
Havoc
yeah,
is
yeah.
coming in.
He's not doing exclusive, so does that mean they're going to be working with MLW?
Well, I think
Because they're both sharing the same
Well,
wrestler.
Yeah, like Conan does MLW. He's working as a producer for Impact now, but he's also associated with AAA. So they all might be kind
That's
of
what
working
I'm
together.
saying. Is it all going to be?
I know it's no secret that the guy who looks like Gabriel Iglesias knows all about the fucking Mexican wrestlers over here.
Wow. It's been stuck on Fluffy all night.
I'm not even Mexican.
Not even
Racist.
All right, boys.
That's the end of the Booker sheet. Now
Let's
let's move
move
on to
on.
what if.
All right.
We're gonna go home.
With all the talk of WWE wrestlers jumping to AEW, dear fucking God, it's been everybody on the friggin' dirt sheets from Randy Orton to fucking Dean Ambrose to fucking the Usos. I've heard every goddamn name. Let's go. They're going to AEW. They're going to AEW. So, my what if you could take one person from the WWE roster that works for WWE right now and send him over to AEW to help them out, who would you take? Like, if you had one choice out of anybody on their roster.
If I had to pick one person,
Yeah, who you taking, AJ?
AJ Styles.
You're taking AJ Styles, huh?
Don't jump on me. I know he's old.
I mean,
He's not the young bird anymore,
Right.
but he's got the experience. I'm sure he's been around all different territories, so he could bring that experience over.
Yeah.
He could help book. He's friends with the Young Bucks.
no, I mean,
I got no issue with AJ
No,
Styles.
I know
think
problem
he's the
with
hardest
that.
worker in WWE right
I
now.
mean, of course, the matches you could have, Styles Omega, Styles versus the Young. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
Styles Jericho.
Could you imagine Styles versus Pentagon
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
or
I mean,
Phoenix?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit, those guys would go crazy.
All right, Brian, who you got?
You already know my answer. It's pretty obvious. It's going to be Seth frickin' Rollins. Because could you just imagine Seth Rollins versus Kenny Omega? Could you imagine it?
V-Trigger versus Curb Stomp?
Oh, it'd tear the house down.
I mean,
He's my favorite performer in WWE, probably the top performer, I feel. And him going over there would be huge for them, but that's just a pipe dream. Never going to happen because he's WWE's guy, so
See, I'm going a little different. My guy's actually a lot older than AJ Styles.
Oh wow.
A lot older than AJ Styles, and because
Kane.
no, I don't think like AEW in ring is not going to be their problem.
Right.
They've got that covered with the guys they got in their roster right now. What they need is somebody that can run this promotion, help book this promotion, help book weekly television, help write storylines. So if I'm going to take somebody, and also going to be an on-screen guy to help promote the company, I'm taking Paul Heyman.
I like it.
That's a good call.
Bring him on over, let him kind of be in the back, be the book, help book and write and do all the stuff that he can do. I mean, he's obviously already done it with ECW and did that whole thing. Get that brains behind this roster, yeah, you'd have something.
Out of all three guys, like I could see that actually being a real possibility.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure they would.
Because like, well, dude, I don't know when his contract's up. When do you think Paul? It's got to be soon.
I have no idea.
Well, assuming Brock's leaving. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. What are they going to be doing with Heyman? They're doing nothing. So.
Well, he's a writer too.
Yeah, you're right.
He's
That's
a
what-
producer
yeah,
because
but-
I know he's been working with Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
So, which explains why her promos have been so good. I mean,
Exactly.
other than the one flub, where she stuttered the other day.
Yeah,
but-
She got all the motion. She
It
didn't know
was-
how to be a heel.
Yeah.
She
but
didn't
it
know
was-
how to be.
But she
couldn't-
fucking turned it on though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
She had me dying there on Raw when she was like, "Take an aspirin, nice bitch," or whatever she said. It's like,
I
wow.
was just glad the girls weren't in the room. I was like, oh, don't need the 4-year-old here in that one.
But yeah, no, you get Paul Heyman back with that roster and be able to write for them and give them characters and storylines and everything for a weekly television show. Yeah, I'm in.
I like it.
All right, boys. Well,
I
then
think that'll do it for this week.
That's
Yeah, I
what we
think
got
that's
this
it.
week.
Kind of a shorter week, but not a shorter week. Shorter episode for a short month.
we have a short week?
Well, I had today off, so it was a short week for me. But all right, I think that's it. I'm gonna leave everyone with this. I must bid you adieu, and goodbye, and good night. Bang.
Wow. All right. The stream kept moving. You